Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 277 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, February 17th, 2016. Ricky, did you see the Deadpool movie?
I did. I watched it twice actually this weekend.
Right.
First time was at a VIP screening at the Cineplex.
Where was my invite?
I just did it on a whim. Cost me like $25
per ticket.
But there was no children there. Which I went on the Sunday. There was children there. I was like, who brings a child to an R-rated movie? Doesn't make any sense.
Those children have just had their eyes opened to so many different
I don't
things in the world.
Is like, you know what? Yeah, this is a good movie.
Just parents who don't really understand.
I guess.
But you know, what'd you think of the movie?
It was great, man.
Yeah,
I loved it.
It was awesome.
I thought it was fantastic.
I enjoyed it. I was able to watch it without getting spoiled.
Nice.
Because I was off most of the weekend. And
apparently now Fox is like, you know what, this works. So Wolverine's gonna be rated R now.
We're gonna just pump out like R-rated and X-rated superhero films.
It's so sad to see, you know. It's like that kid in like school who's like total nerd.
You know, if the studio saw how much those superhero porn parodies actually made,
yeah, that's true.
I mean, the whole industry would be changing overnight.
X.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that in 2017. All right, Ricky, we got a lot to get through today, so let's go ahead and open up some boxes. All right, while Ricky's putting all the comics and everything on the shelf, I want to remind you guys to take a look at not store.stadiumcomics.com, but now just www.stadiumcomics.com. Our store and our website, they've all merged together as one. Got a new look website for you guys to all check out. It's basically just our store website, but now it's our main website because we like to sell stuff, and that's important to us. But also you'll find news and stuff on the site as well, and access to things like our pull list system and all that kind of stuff. You can find right at www.stadiumcomics.com. And right now we've got a bunch of pre-order packs available that you definitely want to check out. Star Wars, Poe Dameron #1, the Batman Superman polybag stuff. Still lots of great items up there for pre-order. You want to make sure you don't miss out on them. So check those all out at stadiumcomics.com. Okay, first up, collectibles. We got restocked on a bunch of Star Wars Episode 7 pops once again. We've also started to get some Hateful Eight pop figures in. This is the first one. This is John the Hangman Ruth, aka Kurt Russell. From Mortal Kombat, Scorpion and Sub-Zero action figures. And from Gotham, we have Alfred Pennyworth and Edward Nygma. Okay, moving on to the collected editions, we have Batgirl Volume 2, Family Business. Punisher versus the Marvel Universe. This reprints a whole bunch of classic Punisher tales. Here's Batmite Volume 1. And this is sure to confuse a bunch of people. It's Civil War. Collected into softcover here, but it's not the original Civil War. This is the Secret Wars Battle Worlds Civil War. So, yeah. Make sure you're buying the right Civil War. X-Men Gambit, the complete collection, collects a bunch of Gambit stories from the 90s. Okay, we've got Scotty Young's I Hate Fairyland, also known by its alternate title here. Issue number 5. Here's Snowfall, issue number 1, a new one from Image Comics. Here's Bitch Planet number 7, and for all of you voting in the American elections this year, you want to consider voting for President Bitch. Birthright number 14, Red Sonja number 2, Huck number 4, Buffy the Vampire Slayer number 24, Sex Criminals returns with issue 14, and we've got a Katie Cook XXX variant cover in a polybag. Archie issue 6. And one of my favorite movie sequels of all time gets its own comic book. It's Bill and Ted Go to Hell, also known as Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Bill and Ted Go to Hell was the original title of the movie, but they decided to change it to appeal to a wider audience. And this is issue number 1 of 4, cover drawn by our good friend Jamal Campbell. Jamal Campbell, by the way, going to be at our store on Wednesday, March 2nd, with the release of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1. Jamal, of course, has drawn the regular cover for that book, so we're having an in-store signing here with the cover artist for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 1, Jamal Campbell, and we are very excited to welcome Jamal back to our store for that special signing. Moving on to DC Comics, we've got a second printing of Batman Ninja Turtles #1. Expect a second printing for issue 2 in the near future. I know that's a hard one for people to get a hold of right now. We've got Injustice Year 5, issue 4, Sinestro #20, Martian Manhunter #9, and the Neil Adams cover for Martian Manhunter #9. Dr. Fate #9. Here's the Neil Adams cover for Robin, Son of Batman #9. And the regular cover, Superman American Alien #4, Batman and Robin Eternal #20, Poison Ivy Cycle of Life and Death #2, Titans Hunt #5, and the Neil Adams variant. Here's Wonder Woman 49, the Wonder Woman variant, and the Neil Adams variant. Harley Quinn #25, the Neil Adams variant for that book, and this variant cover. Moving on to Marvel, we've got a second printing of Deadpool #5, and a second printing of Doctor Strange #4, Web Warriors #4, Squadron Supreme #4, Silver Surfer #2, Star-Lord #4, Deadpool and Cable split second #3, Extraordinary X-Men #7, Mighty Thor issue #4. Here's the Michael Cho variant. It's the kickoff of Avengers Standoff, which is a crossover that'll be taking place in Avengers titles. There is a handy checklist in the back of this particular issue. This is a one-shot and leads into other parts of the story, so if you're an Avengers fan, pick this up this week. We've also got a hip-hop variant cover and a Scotty Young variant cover for that book. Here's the Amazing Spider-Man #8. Star Wars #16, here's the Princess Leia variant, and the action figure variant featuring a Death Star droid. And a new one today from Marvel is Power Man and Iron Fist #1. With all of the hype around these characters and their place in the Netflix Marvel Universe, this book is sure to have some interested parties. This is the regular cover, the blank cover, the Scotty Young variant, and of course 2 action variants, one featuring Power Man and the other featuring Iron Fist. And here's the hip-hop cover.
Alright guys, prize time, and since it was Valentine's Day last week, we asked you to ship some characters together and tell us what kind of dates they'd go on. Got some pretty awesome answers. Our Danny 1982 said Spider-Man would ask Gwen out on a date to the Griffin's Gastropub. I never got that gastro thing. I guess it's eating? I don't know. But not realize it's not his Gwen Stacy, but Gwenpool. Love and mayhem would ensue over the Niagara Falls with one person on top. R2 Puppet says Squirrel Girl and Miles Morales, Spider-Man, go on a date to an arcade and Miles wins Doreen a giant stuffed squirrel. Fast forward, they get married and have little spider squirrels. Aw, that's cute. There's no joke behind that. It's just full-on cute love. Beautiful. Ken Ives said Red Sonja and Finn from Adventure Time go on a date. They explore a dungeon where they fight skeleton warriors, goblins, and the Lich. Oof, I think Red Sonja might be a little too much woman for Finn. He might not be able to handle all that woman, you know? Well, we'll see, though. Mike Bighead said, I think Wolverine and X-23 would have a good St. Valentine's Day by going around slashing tires in keen vehicles like the Batmobile, the Fantastic Car, the Blackbird, the Spider-Mobile, and Wonder Woman's Invisible Jet. If they could find it, of course. Also, X-23 is a clone of Wolverine, so it's kind of weird if they go on a date. That's like you dating yourself. So, I don't know, Mike Bighead. I think I'd date myself. If I cloned a female version of myself, that'd be kind of hot. You know, I'd know everything I like. But the winner who will be put into the draw at the end of the month goes to Kane Garcia, who said Link and Fix-It Felix. They would go around to pottery stores and Link would break the pots as Fix-It Felix would undo the damage. It's a perfect way for them to get off. That's great. I love that because Fix-It Felix, he loves fixing things. Link obviously loves breaking things. It's a perfect marriage of stuff. Though I don't know how conversations would go because Link doesn't say much. So that might be an awkward date for this. Alright, today's question revolves around the Deadpool movie. As we all know, it's a huge success, blowing anyone's expectations out of the water. And they kind of attribute it to being R-rated. I don't know why. So now Fox is like, you know what? Wolverine is going to be R-rated. We're going to make an X-Force movie. That's going to be R-rated. Everything's going to be R-rated now. They're going to refilm Age of Apocalypse. It's going to be R-rated now. So, sorry children. You can't watch any superhero movies anymore. So what I'd like to know from you is what comic would you like to see on the big screen with a huge R rating on it? And why? I'd like to see a Howard the Duck reboot with an R rating. You know, him going to strip clubs, doing blow off of people's chests, cussing up a storm. It'd be great. You know, that's just what good times are made out of, you know? Let us know in the comments what comic you'd like to see on the big screen with a heavy R rating.
Okay, everybody, that is it for this week. Thank you once again for watching. We want to give a quick shout out, Ricky and I, to a good friend of the show, Hank Merrick, who just is celebrating the birth of his son just the other day. Congratulations to you, Hank. Hope baby and mom are both healthy.
Yeah.
And
get those fruit of the loins going.
Yeah. And get your son hooked on Unboxing Wednesdays as quickly as possible. They say that a steady diet of Unboxing Wednesdays, Ricky, is even more important now than government recommendations for breast milk. So
yeah, it's the beards. That's what helps.
Yeah, absolutely. You can connect with us on any of the websites you see listed here on your screen. And please follow our good friend Louie's recap podcast at the link down in our description. And we'll see you guys all next time for episode 278 of Unboxing Wednesdays. Take care, everybody, and enjoy your comics this week.